So as you're going through John's Gospel, there's the famous um, signs, the 7 signs of the first half of the book, and that you can work through those. And there's the 7 I am statements. I am the bread of life. I am the light of the world, and the kind of the famous I ams. The one that I find interesting that people are less familiar with is the other 7 I ams. So not just the 7 I am some things, but the I am end of thought. And so the famous one is John 8:58. Before Abraham was, I am, and they picked up stones to stone him. But there's actually a sequence of those. We call them the I am absolutes. And I think when you start drilling into the I am absolutes, you realize, wow, Jesus is really saying something profound here. And it's not even, I don't think it's not simply I am as in a reference to Exodus 3, I am who I am, the Yahweh reference. They would have taken it that way perhaps. But actually maybe it's referring to the statement that God makes repeatedly, once in Deuteronomy, then repeatedly through Isaiah, depending on your side of the ocean. And he says, I am he, I am he, I am he. And I think that's what Jesus might be citing in effect when you get these I am absolutes, and some of them are startling when you pause and realize what he's saying. When the Son of Man is lifted up, then you will know that I am. That kind of knocks you back on your heels if you're stood there listening as a Jew. And so I think once you start looking at the I am absolutes and the sequence of them culminating in his arrest, along with the normal familiar I ams and the signs and just the overt statements about my Father is working until now, and I am working, and my Father is in me, and I am in the Father. It's almost, well, it is every page. Jesus is tying himself into the identity of Yahweh, the God who the Jews would say is our God, there is one God, and so on. Jesus is that God, and he's in relationship with him.